Okie dokie everybody, welcome back to me versus Fallout 4. My name's Daniel, and apparently I'm using the wrong button. And yeah, I've been on holiday for the last week or so. Yeah, I came back yesterday, last night. Figured I may as well continue doing some more Fallout. Next week, however, I'll probably be back on Ark, so we'll see what happens with that. But today, I just want to show you what I've done. Yeah, I've made a little bit more progress with my sorting system. Down to here now. I think it is anyway. It's all sorted out properly yet, no. But we're getting there. I needed some more power, but I don't really have enough power. What I really need to do is get down to science, which is all the way down there. So that's at least 3 more levels I need to get before I can get science level 1. Maybe I should have done something different, but okay. I do also need to get myself down to there at some point. And down to there at some point. But they'll come eventually. The ones we've already started on are kind of where we want to be anyway. So yeah, that's what I kind of need to do. But today, as we're on the map screen, which is quite helpful, that's where we went last week, or the week before. You're not sorted yet. I really want to get to about there. But that's a whole lot of walking between here and there. Around here is going to be one of the other factions that we can work towards. And there's one mission that is potentially missable. Some of you guys may know a bit more than others, so I won't really spoil it too much just yet. But there is a mission that comes up around sort of here on the radio that says "Come here and help us," which then links to another mission that goes over this way. But that first mission initially is potentially missable. And if you're going for 100% completion for everything, then that is one of the missions that you may or may not want to do later on. But yeah, if I can get down to there, I want to get a specific character from this little sort of blobby bit here. But yeah, there's a lot of walking, and there's a lot of dangerous stuff in between here and there. I'm not guaranteeing we're going to be able to do all that today. Yeah, I was sort of struggling a little bit in the Corvega plant because obviously the dog can't shoot a gun. So if I can find someone that can do that, it might make life a little bit easier for me. Because obviously we are on hard. I don't think anything's respawned over here, but... Doggy? Oh. This raider obviously took out a couple of other dogs, which is quite helpful. Maybe the raiders were going to come and attack us. Interesting. so we could have fast travelled down to the Corvega plant, but we want to go that way over one of those bridges. Yeah, I also had a bit of a scavenge on the very, very top part of Concord and accidentally set off the Welcome to Concord sign. Hello.
That's it.
Yeah. What that was worth. Yeah, the character that's down there gives you a ever so slight boost to finding new places. It's really not a lot, but we don't want to go too close to that caravan because there's normally a bear up there. And I'm not entirely convinced we're going to be able to take out a bear yet. So that's the there's a sort of junkyard over there. With a couple of bad guys up there of some sort. Not sure, it might be humans up there, but it might be either ghouls or this is that mission I was talking about that flags up when you get close. And then yeah, just there is a greenhouse. That's one of the settlements that we can take for settlement part of it. Hello. Various ammo boxes. Didn't realise you were here. One of the things I really wish I had is a scope. Let's go get her. Sometimes you'll find Key? I don't want to be in there. Yeah, real budget, because none of them worked. Let's get down to where everything really kicks off. Because the more places I can find with this particular character, the more XP I'm going to end up with overall, and you are here. Yes, there's normally an alpha dog, just where I indicated it. Just hangs out there. And normally you get sort of around here and you forget about it, and then it comes over the top of the train tracks and then it tries to kill you. Not sure why that's flickering around. There is a settlement over there as well, which obviously has some people in there. I don't think this event has happened here yet either. Wait to find out. Maybe you're further down a bit more. You are. So there's a world event that, if you're lucky, you can actually see it. I haven't yet seen it happen. But as you get around this sort of area, sometimes it actually happens on camera. There is a spaceship that actually crash lands about the other side of that. Sort of where this tree is, basically. Yeah, it's not happened yet. It crashes in around here somewhere. And you can follow a blood trail of green blood that leads you to a cave down there. And then you can get a extremely unique, kind of one of a kind, never going to find it again, alien weapons. But at some point, us going back and forth, it will set the event off. We probably won't see it now, but it will still eventually crash land there, and we'll have the opportunity to, in theory, go and grab that at some point. I normally do what we're doing now very, very early on, like level 2, level 3, before I've done Abernathy Farm, before I've done anything near Concord. I just about get the road rocket station on the way down. That is super mutants. I could really do it not fighting super mutants, but we're probably going to have to at some point today. Let's do a quick save. Because we haven't actually fought anything or got killed yet. That was the chair. Cheers, guys. I have killed these guys for us as well. There's normally a sort of a gun battle going on when I come down through here. It's normally raiders versus scavengers. Provided you don't give them a hand, they don't actually realise you're there. Yep, probably going to see a few of those in a minute as well.
Allows nuclear protection on a budget.
We're probably... yeah, we definitely need to think about heading towards that gunfire. Didn't know you were here. But we'll have our own problems to deal with in a minute. Because there's normally... a pack of dogs that I encounter as well. So I could end up going in a slightly different way and avoid them all. Where I want to go is essentially through that building there. However, I have done that run many times to find out that it's got a couple of mines in there at the very least. There's also a whole load of super mutants in that building there. So I end up avoiding that main part of the fight and going down this alleyway and normally finding a whole load of dogs. So like I said, a whole load of dogs. Okay, one at this point. Where's the rest of you? Three. We might be able to do with three. If they can actually pathfind around all the obstacles and get to us. Don't know how a dog ended up with a pencil, but okay. So, with that in mind, they can obviously get around there somehow. And we can get in this building.
God, what is it?
Every do without fighting them. Because if they've got very big guns, which they normally do, I don't really need to fight them. That is definitely super mutants. territory. Let's go this way.
Oh. What's that?
Nope.
A noise. Come on! Let's play!
We don't like them. Oh, you have your own doggy as well. Have a second one of those as well. Oh. Yeah. Not in a very good place now. That'll work. He'll be fine.
What do you mean
There
you
she
can't
is.
open the gate? Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter. Boom.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
Ugh. You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. You want into Diamond City, right?
I just got here,
Yes.
but yeah.
Shh. Play along. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. No need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Another great day in Diamond City.
Piper,
Gonna be another
who
little
let you
sort of
back inside?
cutscene here.
I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, miss. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money, settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right?
I'm sure your city's a great place.
Yeah, greatest house of cards in the Commonwealth. Until the wind blows.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
I'm trying to find someone.
Trying to find someone? Who?
My baby boy, Sean. He's less than a year old.
Wait, your son's missing? You hear that, McDonough? Is Diamond City Security just gonna stand by while a mother searches for her infant son all on her own?
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
Yeah, we'll just do a quick save there so we can
A mayor
get the
of a
extra
great
XP for
city
that.
must know everyone. Who can help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have time for...
And we'll load that up quickly.
A mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have...
Do it enough times, it will eventually go through.
A mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
Well, there is one private citizen, Nick Valentine, a detective of sorts who specializes in tracking people down, usually for debts or whatnot. Now, I have to get going. I'm sorry, Diamond City Security doesn't have time to help, but I'm sure Mr. Valentine charges a reasonable fee.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates any kidnappings?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. I'm impressed. Not everyone can claw information out of McDonough's tight-fisted hands. Why don't you stop by my office after you see Valentine? I think I just found my next story.
So, there's a chappie over here you can talk to. That we were talking to through the
So,
speaker thing a minute ago.
you're that traitor Piper was talking about. Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
So you can either do the I'm sorry
I
one,
wasn't
or
lying. I got a whole supply train coming in tomorrow.
Is that right? No bull? Well, if that's the case, let me put a down payment on some parts for the gate. Here you go. Anyway, welcome to Diamond City and all that. I gotta get back to work.
or you can get yourself some more cash.
Head on inside.
Piper, you're back.
Once you're about here somewhere, I'll go to the marketplace as well.
Hey, kiddo. How are the paper sales?
Well, the presses are getting overloaded.
That motor is going to go soon if we don't replace it.
You've been saying that for weeks and the old girl still keeps cranking. Stop worrying so much. I gotta head into the office. You start whistling if you see any angry politicians coming our way.
Why? Is something wrong? Piper? Is the Institute spying on your home? Free paper to newcomers. If the Institute grabs you in the night, at least we warned you.
Thanks, I guess.
I'm serious. The Institute takes people. You should read up if you're sticking around.
I believe you. Thanks.
You're a real lost lamb in the wolf's den, lady.
Get one of the papers for free. Yeah, we don't need to go there yet. This person, I believe, sells food. Medicine.
One of those things. It's that secretary.
There is some bits and pieces that you can get off the robot there. Again, food related. Not sure what you sell. But there is a...
The hub of trade for all Diamond City right here.
This young lady here sells lots and lots of junk supplies. And if you come here at night, there's a robot here, so it's open 24/7, whereas the others sort of close. This guy sells a lot of weapons.
Free shopping right
Some
here.
special ones there as well. Don't have what I need for you.
Do yourself a favor and just say
Yes.
It's
You
all
just
he
tell me, 'cause
understands.
that is no help. Maybe you have what I need.
A new file to open. Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about our facial reconstructive services?
Could use some supplies, actually.
All right, but go easy on the chems.
Do you have... No. I have one back at home.
Latest news from the Commonwealth.
Hey, Scabber. Got plenty of Brahmin meat on the hooks.
Let's see what you got.
Remember, bloodier is better.
You don't have it either. What I want is that. Just there. Or one of those. But I'm not going to steal one from here.
That a real vault suit? Damn.
Don't be caught dead. Protection from Commonwealth weaponry.
If you come back here periodically, there are little notices here that you can get extra missions. Let's find Piper's house.
Read all about it. Institute replaces people with machines. Are you next?
Glad you dropped by. You holding up, Blue?
Yeah, holding up.
Look, I'm just gonna say it. You're a vault dweller. A jumpsuit's a dead giveaway. So here's the deal. I want an interview. Your life story in print. I think it's time Diamond City had a little outside perspective on the Commonwealth. You do that, and I'll tell you what. I'll come with you. Watch your back while you get used to the world above ground.
All right, Piper. I'm in.
Good. Let's get down to business. So, I know you're from a vault. How would you describe your time on the inside?
My family and I were frozen. I didn't spend much time in the vault.
Wait, they boxed you up in a fridge? The whole time? Are you saying you were alive before the war?
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
Oh my god. The woman out of time. So, you've seen the Commonwealth, Diamond City. How does it compare to your old life?
Honestly, seeing everyone surviving out here, rebuilding the world, it gives me hope.
That's surprisingly inspired, Blue. We're definitely quoting that. Now, I already know you're looking for your son, Sean. Do you suspect the Institute was involved in his kidnapping?
Sure sounds like they might be.
Not even a baby is safe from them. And people wonder why I can't just look the other way. For the last part of our interview, I'd like to do something different. I want you to make a statement to Diamond City directly. The threat of kidnapping is all but ignored in the Commonwealth. Everyone wants to pretend it just doesn't happen. What would you say to someone out there who's lost a loved one but might be too scared or too numb to the world to look for them?
No matter how much you want to give up, don't. You have to have hope that you'll see them again, or at least that you'll know the truth.
A strong note to end on, Blue. Thanks. That's everything. It's gonna take some time to put this all together, but I think your story is gonna give Diamond City plenty to talk about. Anyway, I agreed to come with you, right? Watch your back. Just say the word when you're ready. I can't wait to see where this story goes next.
Should, yeah. And then turns everything that's in Piper's house into lootable. Whereas before, it's comes up
Hey,
with
Piper.
steel.
Heading my way?
Sure, let's
Let's
go.
go.
Will do. Oh, sorry, boy. Time for you to head home.
To Sanctuary Hills. He'll make his way there, all on his very own, because he's a very clever boy.
What's that for?
There's nothing on Piper's terminal that's important, I don't think. And that goes to the roof of the house. Doesn't have what I'm looking for. It does. Look at that. Excellent, right. Now we can go home. We're going to go home via...
It's big, loud. full of
Don't
corrupt
move,
officials
Sim.
and
What have you
bribed
done with the
citizens.
real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, we're family!
Put the gun down, now!
He's a Sith! He'll kill us all!
Kyle, no!
Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City, hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
Well, that wasn't very pleasant.
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
Sheffield,
Cola. Nuka-Cola.
here you go.
Real sweet of you.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Sheffield. What do you think about coming to work for me?
Really? You mean it?
That's right.
Okay, I'll do it.
And he'll also head off to Sanctuary and we'll see them later. There's all sorts of little houses and things that you can get into around here. If you go
Sometimes
here to
Does
detective.
anyone fight back? Institute has to have enemies, right?
What? You mean the railroad? That's a fairy tale, man. They don't exist.
Nah, I heard from my cousin. He knows a guy that works for him. They got a code phrase and everything. Follow the Freedom Trail.
The hell is that supposed to mean? You're full of it, and that kind of talk is gonna get you snatched up by the synths.
Down there is where Mr. Valentine is, who is also another character that you can effectively take with you. There is a side mission over here with this kid.
Shane, what have I told you about keeping the lake clean? Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
Every drop of water that comes out of that filter is 100% pure. Why is a legitimate businessman like myself always gotta be hassled by city regulation, huh?
It's a health hazard, Shang.
It's a profit hazard is what I say. I manage the water, and I'll do it without your interference, thank you very much. Don't be a moron. Stock up on fresh water today.
Hi there.
Hey there, purified water. You won't find this out on the Commonwealth.
Anything I can do to help out?
Ah, the industrious type. Want to help me clean out the water supply? You won't believe the junk people throw in there. Overloads the filters.
I'm on it.
Just don't drown. I'll never clean your carcass out of there.
Right, I'm actually going to be sensible this time because water is radioactive. In here, you'll find some stuff, but you can't actually see it very well. Three. Four. Also concerned I can't see a oxygen meter as well. Not sure whether that's because it's just non-existent or whether I just can't see it because of the...
Look how clean the water is now. Good job. Here's your pay. Now, how about you pick up some bottles for the road?
Shang, why was there a skull in the water?
So maybe you weren't the first person I asked. Maybe the last guy found an unstable hand grenade. Hey, once the filters do their job, it's all water under the bridge. Am I right? Anyway, need some water?
I don't need anything.
You're lost, jackass.
Rude. There is a dude over here. Who also gives us a little mission as well. It's outside of the city.
Don't touch the paint.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good. The wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
Happy to help out.
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruined store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint, and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
Paint retrieval. I'm on it.
Much obliged.
Green guardian behind me. The wall. Our protector and our savior from the filth of the outside. And second is our faith and trust in each other. The faith and trust that has given us prosperity, security, and education for every citizen. And while the paper might point their fingers at sins...
Don't need to listen to him. There's an achievement that I can show you how to try and get. Obviously I've already got the achievement, so...
Can't believe you eat that food. Only one thing worth buying in the dugout inn, and that's the booze.
Who needs a haircut? Everyone needs a
So, starting from here, you basically have to get a home run back to here. That gives you an achievement. So you run down here. There's point 1. Point 2 is there. Down through here should then be point 3. And then get back to the home plate here. I think it's within a minute. So it might be something that you have to try a couple of times, or even get a bit more AP for allowed to sprint faster for longer. But yeah, you should be able to do that loop and then get back to here with an achievement. I'm going to talk to this dude.
Hey.
He pulled a gun on me. My own brother.
You're safe now. That's all that matters.
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me? I need a minute.
I need you to step away, Scaver.
All right. I'll leave.
Just go about your business.
I'll hopefully get rid of this scenario for next time. Right. Now that we have Piper, we are going to return home. Or at least to Sanctuary. First of all, so I can show you where to re-retrieve the dog. Because he should end up standing around one of these. If I've got all of them. And or if...
Farming's as honest work gets.
The farm's not
should have
much,
made it back by now,
but it's something.
if they haven't, then that's where they'll end up sitting. Or he'll end up sitting. Sheffield will just effectively wander around as a another settler. Okay, somehow her cow ended up inside my house. Weird things are happening. Yeah, that's where those two should have ended up by now, or eventually, if they haven't already. Just want to show. So there isn't actually a... Okay, so there isn't actually a perk that shows up the what Piper actually does until you get her to the Max relationship. Where are we going? We need to go back to get you some armor. Whilst I'm here, get rid of all of that. Well, without even actually going to a proper place to raid something, there's still quite a lot of stuff. Let's see, you are going to want one of these, and one of these. Is it retail leathers? No, it's not. There's another road leathers.
Hey.
You say the word.
Oh, you already got them. So we can swap to that. Take that off of you. That should give her a bit of extra armor. Obviously, you can any piece of armor that you can put on, you can put onto a character by doing just that. And obviously, if you want to upgrade that armor, then you can do the same as well. What I'll probably do off camera is label up her armor so that it's Piper's armor, and then yeah, equip all the goodies that I need to on there to make it as good as I can. You can give them better weapons, so if I wanted to I could put laser pistol on there or something along those lines, but you need to give them the ammo as well, so it's whether you can actually afford to give them the ammo at the same time. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're only an hour in, that's cool. I wonder whether it's worth just clearing out another settlement, if for no other reason, so I can do something else off camera. Okay, was not expecting to be able to do that. Okay, well, now I know that I need to move that, because that's where we spawn it. Tell you what, let's go. Let's go over there. There's some stuff over here that may or may not make our lives a little bit easier. There is a botfly. An injured botfly. Interesting. What's injured you then?
Come out.
Thank you, Piper.
Certainly seen better days, hasn't it?
Got it.
Yeah. Lots of radiation. Lots of radiation. Eventually we can get some stuff to help us with the radiation side of things without putting power armor on. I don't know whether you noticed, but since we picked the lock, it said Piper like this. It's part of the other reason why I've got hold of her, because every single time you pick a lock now, while she's close by, it increases how much she likes you. If you can the quicker you get the characters like you to the maximum, you get their other benefit, which for Piper, I believe, it's called Gift of the Gab, and she gives you increased, I think it's just increased EXP for successfully completing a lockpick and picking locks.
Little bastards.
Piper?
You really held your own there, Blue.
Power up stand. I wish that was the only goal, but it's not. And I wish all those years ago when I started playing this I knew about that ammo box, because I've just found that. I've been playing it for years and I'm still finding stuff. Against her from outside. That storm is going to be annoying. because it's effectively radioactive lightning.
Decent place for a scrounging spree.
And every now and again it will just flash and just give you a whole load of rads. Well, some. There you go. So on the table there you can see a key. And another grog neck.
Hell yeah.
That one
It's
worth
15%
reading?
damage we do now. I'm going to leave the key for a minute. So I'll tell you why in a minute, but you can actually pick the lock if you've got a high enough skill. But something tells me I don't, so... Here, there's about 5 ghouls total. I'll upset them in a minute. The difference between having Piper and our dog friend. Piper doesn't actually walk around quite so much.
Where'd they go? That went better than expected.
Plus she can also handle herself without whining about it. Obviously the dog just yelps and screams in pain, and we don't really like that. See, if you can't get in, I'll show you that toolbox again in a minute. Piper, you're in the way. Maybe there isn't quite as many as I thought. I thought there was more than that.
right behind you.
Yeah, if you're feeling really, really, really desperate for wood or rubber, you can carry certain items. So you could actually, anything that you can carry, you could essentially carry it all the way back to Abernathy Farm at this point and break it down over there if you really wanted to. That is not how you jump on that roof. Instead what you do is you go around the outside. You see if you can walk up this tree. Then you can get on the roof. Yeah, so if you come back here and you find that duffel bag, potentially there will be something that isn't just some money, being a duffel bag. If you think that every sort of container has a sort of selection of stuff that it can potentially have, it'll sort of roll it each time it resets. So, can we actually get into this? Expert. Can I do expert yet? I can. Or at least I can attempt to.
Sweet.
A whole 18 EXP. I thought there was a dude in there. Ammo, Molotov, frag mine, auto pistol. Nice. That will absolutely destroy the amount of ammo that we've got for the pistol, but it also had tactical on there, which means something else. Tactical means it has got a... It's got a sight on there for one. Not a proper sight, but a sight nonetheless. It's got long barrel, short sniper, sharpshooter grip, which is better than what we've got as well. That whole gun is better than what we've got, apart from the automatic barrel, because that'll just... Yeah, automatic weapons. Lots of ammo gone. I don't know why you couldn't get to that. I didn't think you can get to this box, but that's the one we looted from the back of there. Anywho, that, I believe, is everything that we can do here. You could obviously, well, we will hack this novice terminal. Because one of the achievements is to pick a whole load of locks and to hack as well. full. Another dub removed. Have a guess and say.
Got it.
So. We don't need to do that. You could obviously release that and then kill that for a little bit of extra XP if you really wanted to. I'm not going to because they do hit pretty hard at this level anyway. Cool, well that's one extra little place done for now. Let's go for the settlement as well. It's only over there. Oh, dog. Where did you come from? You can also carry these cones if you want some more plastic as well. But by the time you get to middle / end game, you don't really need to worry about anything like that. I'm just crouching here. Sometimes there are various people on the bridge. You can get the odd scavenger that comes across here, or a raider or something. In fact, it looks like we have already had. Oh yeah, that was something else. I had a note that I couldn't get rid of. That one. Okay, and note. What does the note say? Okay, so that's just a couple of like miscellaneous jobs. So the workshop is there. But you can't access it yet until you've cleared out all the ghouls. So we'll quickly do that as well. Because there is going to be a cockroach.
Just Going to waste otherwise.
Just in there. I'll say all the ghouls. Ghouls and the cockroaches. There's a couple in this one, I do believe.
If we're gonna dance, let's dance.
This building here always gets me, because I'm pretty sure there's not supposed to be ghouls in here, but every time I go in here, I have been attacked by a ghoul in here before. It scared the absolute what's it out of me. It just snuck up behind me when I was on my own. Up in here. Sneaky, sneaky one. And another one. Why didn't you get up? Fantastic. Level up. Nice. Ammo. Hunting rifle. Nice. Oh, and
Excellent.
survival guide. Extra meat, farm animals. And I'm not sure whether it counts. What are you thinking? Rad roaches as animals, or whether they count them as bugs and there's a separate thing for it. This one, if you really wanted to, there are some cockroaches in here, I'm sure. You could actually just shoot them from that window, if they're in the right place.
That's it.
Two rad roach meat. Won't need all this, boss. We're on camera. I'll just finish off clearing this place out. Because yeah, that is 1, 2.
What was that?
Wow, you are a terrible shot. Is that everybody now? Should be. One way to find out though. If we head on over to the terminal, all the workbench, it will say thank you very much. So I can work on clearing this place out off camera, setting everything up that I need to set up ahead of time. If I don't get round to it, I would recommend putting some turrets up here. Most of the time for this particular one, if you're going to get attacked, you're going to get attacked from this general direction. Occasionally you'll get attacked from up that way. Most of the time it's from here. There is also some wild fruit and veggies here if you wanted to keep them. You can't move them from here though, which is annoying. Cool, well I think that's going to do it for today's video. So next week I'll probably be on Ark rather than Full Well. I may decide I'm going to do some more on this tomorrow. We'll see what's going on. Yeah, thank you very much guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you enjoy the rest of your days. I will catch you in the next video. Take it easy guys.